Rolly's getting knocked out. Y'all know that. Do you really give Rolly a chance in this fight, KJ? I mean, and I want to know why.
Bro, I don't know why people don't give Rolly a chance. Ryan is a overrated. Shakur came out and said Ryan is underrated, but it's actually the opposite. Ryan is overrated. Ryan is a completely offensive fighter. His defense is turning his back. Come on, man. That's why it's like, okay, like I don't understand, bro. I started boxing 4 years ago. I know how to do this and block a punch. I know how to sit down, get low, and block a punch or dip a shot. Ryan doesn't know how to do that.
And he been boxing since he was
Whole
7.
life. He's been boxing his whole life, so I really don't understand that, bro.
And KJ, that also defends me and your point of like it really don't matter like the age cap they be trying to put on people when it's to start boxing and shit.
No, they just most people do that because it make them feel better about themselves. Like I don't pay that shit no mind. If you study boxing, it's great fighters who start young, it's great fighters who start as teenagers, it's great fighters who start in their 20s. It depends on the man. It's not because the dudes who've been boxing since they was young, but they're not good, so you never hear of them.
Yeah.
But my whole thing with Ryan is like people act like Rolly was good, Mr. Fat Straight. People act like Rolly don't have a chance. And it's like, bro, Ryan defense is not good. And Rolly's defense is not good. So this is about who lands first, who has better punch resistance, who has better conditioning. You know what I mean? Like it's not like it's gonna be about a strategic chess match and see who's gonna outbox who. This is gonna be an offensive fireworks fight. Oh yeah, Ryan does have a chin. You're right. It's not even low key, George. It's a great point.
But the thing is, at some point, he's gonna catch Rolly with something like a left hook in those 12 rounds.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
and if he
true.
does,
Yeah, but you know Rolly gonna catch him with something as well. Matter of fact, Rolly's best point is the fact that, and I went back and watched. Ryan wasn't looking good against Devin until the knockdowns, bro. Ryan had hit Devin with some hard shots, but other than that, Devin was controlling the fight. I don't know if Rolly could do what Devin did because they're two totally different boxers and two totally different athletes.
but you remember what old man Barroso and did to him, like
Exactly.
like he hasn't been the same. Ryan even said he's like, you haven't been the same since you got knocked out by Tank, and he hasn't. His chin just
I don't even know about the chin. Like, I think it's more
Confidence.
about the approach. Rolly he lost a Tank and tried to become a boxer. When he lost a Tank, he should have tried to become an even better brawler. Rolly is a guy that should be watching Rocky Marciano. Like Rolly's feet are extremely slow. He doesn't have the quick twitch where he could do pull counters and stuff like that. You know what I mean? He's not gonna ever have a snapping jab. So he needs to watch some of the great brawlers in history. He needs to watch those guys who made it. Sandy Sadler, Rocky Marciano. Let's get the best out of our. Rolly has naturally heavy hands, right? And he's extremely strong. So he needs to get the best out of his qualities.
Yep. I'm interested to see it, but I got my money on Ryan though.
I got mine on Rolly. I think Rolly's gonna win.
What? And how? A knockout?
No, I think he's just gonna wear him down. The thing about if Rolly comes in there and fights a pressurized fight, why do you think Ryan took the fight with Rolly instead of Pitbull?
Well, that's a more dangerous fight because Pitbull.
No, but I'm saying, but if Ryan is the guy that some of his fans act like he is, it shouldn't have made a difference because he's the bigger man either way. He's taller, he has the hook, he's the rangier fighter, and Pitbull is smaller than Rolly. So it shouldn't have made a difference. Why would they? No, we're not gonna fight Pitbull. We're gonna fight Rolly. It's because Oscar knows that Ryan has these big holes in his defense and constant pressure. Oh man, Ryan probably is gonna lose. Rolly could learn from Pitbull. Rolly has to learn how to put them hands up and walk somebody down. You're that strong, you hit that hard. You know what I mean? You don't have fast feet. Like Rolly has to have a brawler's approach with some solid structural defense, and he'll be much better.
I just have to call a spade, man. Rolly's just not that smart. He's not like a calculated brawler. He's not a sophisticated brawler at all.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just, and that's why Ryan's gonna win because he's just gonna outthink Rolly because Rolly starts to fall apart when certain things are not working for him. and that's how it'll cost him the fight. I mean, he has a lot of power, but once he can't do what he wants in there with his power, and then that's when he gives up the fight. So that's what's gonna
Look,
happen.
man, I'm gonna tell y'all something a lot of people don't understand, and that's a great point, Mr. Fact Straight. Rolly not a sophisticated brawler, and I think that his team doesn't do a good job. Every boxer that performs great, they're not high IQ, but sometimes they're surrounded by people with high IQ. I don't think Rolly is surrounded by those people. But y'all gotta, I'm gonna tell people this, and I was saying this when Ryan was supposed to fight Pitbull. Pitbull is better than Ryan. Pitbull Cruz is better than Ryan Garcia. Tank Davis is better than Ryan Garcia. Rolly lost to those guys. So it's like, okay, cool. You lost to people that are better than Ryan. Also, Ryan Garcia hasn't shown that he's a high IQ fighter either.
No.
When he was fighting Devin, like Rolly said, he wasn't looking too great. Rolly said he was looking like shit. I'm not going to say he's looking like shit. He wasn't looking too great outside of the times he knocked him down. And when Rolly fought Pitbull, Rolly was landing some hard shit. I don't know if Ryan going to sit there and be able to deal with those shots. Like, this is, I don't know. I think this is a 50-50 fight. If you watch the sparring, Rolly was getting off on Ryan real bad in that sparring. And they said, well, that's 7 years ago. Okay, if you watch Tank and Roach fight years ago, Roach was getting off on Tank, and that was when they were teenagers. So it's like knowing somebody and being familiar with somebody, that helps a lot.
But yeah, he looks a little tighter with his defense, working with Derek James. So
He's not with Derek anymore, but Mr. Fact Straight.
Huh?
He's not with Derek anymore.
No, I just seen them working the mitts together.
Oh, I thought he said that he left, that he let Derek move back to that Ryan wanted to move and Derek wanted to stay in Texas or something.
Yeah, I thought I just seen a recent video of them working together.
Okay, well then I'm misinformed then. That's on me then. But anyway,
I just seen a recent video.
Fact Straight finish. Go ahead.
Unless they just fell out, they must have
No, it wasn't never a fallout. I seen the video, and the video I seen must have been further back where Ryan simply said that he wanted to move somewhere and Derek didn't want to move with him. Derek wanted to stay put. It wasn't like a falling out. But if they're together, like you said, I gotta go check out that video because you said Ryan looking crisp.
Yeah, he looking tight, man. It looked like Derek James is kind of adding more dimension to his style, because this time I seen it kind of reminded me of like when Crawford kind of worked the mitts, or they kind of were doing more angles. He had his hands up higher, just doing something different. Look like it's more defensive minded. So we'll see how much that translates in the fight.
Ryan is the most naturally talented fighter that Derek has ever worked with.
You said what up?
Ryan is the most naturally talented fighter that Derek has worked with. Like, Ryan has more gifts than Errol and Frank Martin, believe it or not.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean,
you think he got more gifts than Jamel Charlo?
He has the physical.
Yeah. Well, you said then Jamel Charlo?
Yeah, Jamel.
I don't know. That's a close one. Jamel is underrated because he ran from Canelo, but Jamel, that's a freak athlete. Him and the older brother, they both freak athletes.
Yeah, I think with Frank Martin, he lacks the mental acuity, man, the mental toughness. He has the physical acuity, but not the mental.
Frank is a freak athlete as well. Frank, the football player.